So, okay, here we are in Abel Tasman, day 1, which it was amazing. We survived our first night in Machueka, which is saying something because it was a little iffy with that guy Tooth around. And another thing was in the kitchen, there was a door that wouldn't shut. So, I know I went over that in the clip, but I'm just re-emphasizing, we really felt safe. But no, we got there safely. We took the water taxi out. In the next clip, I think it is, Haley's going to explain what we're doing. Kaitiri we went up to Bark Bay because that's where we decided to start our adventure. It's really a whole huge thing, and I'll show you when I get home probably, which you can't imagine. It's really long. It was supposedly a 2.5-hour walk, I think, and me and Haley, we managed to barely make it in like 5 hours or something. We took every detour possible and saw every other beach possible, so we made the most of it. And yeah, it was phenomenal. So we went from Bark Bay down to Torrent Bay, and when we were at Torrent Bay at first, the tide was, you know, all the way up to like the houses. There was like this much beach, and when we got back, the whole thing was just drained out, and we had to use these fun water legs, they're called, to keep us dry to cross the water to get out to the boat because they couldn't come in far enough. I think that's enough, but yeah, I was super excited, and I tried to get video of me as well as getting everything else, and I'm really bad with the flipping the camera around, and I'm sorry for all the jumpiness, but you get the point, and that's good for me.
We are in Kaitiri,
something like that.
We're just about to leave for our day to Abel Tasman National Park. We're getting dropped off at a certain bay and then picked up at another one, and hopefully we make it on time.
Bark Bay.
Bark Bay.
To Torrent.
To Torrent. We're stopping at Bark Bay and going to Torrent.
Let's stay by the shore. This is the boat that's taking us there.
This is the beach that we deserve and never get to find, and when we find it, we don't get to stay.
There'll be other ones.
It hardly seems fair.
Yeah. Right down to the bottom.
I saw you beauty when you said that.
Look how pretty.
Have a good night.
Thanks, you too. Oh wow. Look, you can see the bottom. This is amazing.
Look, happy! Look at where we're going. We're like on this moving boat. Like, look. It's no wonder we're
Okay, this clip was set up by me because I wanted to get some footage of me just kind of hanging out in the sand, and Haley was doing her thing with the camera. We were going to take a picture of both of us at the Bark Bay sign. So I just set the camera up and kind of just let it go. So, but it was amazing. And I'm such a lame dork. Like, I watched this back the other day, and I'm all like, yeah, jumping around, and I was like, oh god, I embarrassed myself. But it was amazing. I mean, I looked like an idiot with pants rolled up and the big puffy coat and the sunglasses. I was just like, I look like an alien. But what else is new, right?
Yeah, you should. Probably be on the little camera since the big camera's too heavy to support this. Yeah. No,
Dude, you should try that.
what?
Run like full speed down into the water.
Alright, Steph, help me.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay.
What's up?
Get on either side, one of the sides. Oh, me, get on. This is the forest trail that we're climbing up. Seriously, this is like vertical. You have to climb over there. See? Haley's standing down. It's up and blah blah blah. And up here, I'm sure I look really sexy right now because I was just climbing rocks.
Don't we all?
This sums up my feelings towards New Zealand. We've just gotten finished with a hike from Bark Bay to Torrent Bay. This is where we are now. There's a seagull staring at me. Hi, buddy. But anyway, sorry. So when we originally came out here, it was cool because the water was all flooded past this place, all the way up to like those houses. And now it's just, hey! Hang on. Look at you! Hi! Anyway, yeah, he's looking for his friends who are all over there. But anyway, yeah, this was all there. But so when the water taxi comes to pick me and Haley back up, we're gonna have to meet them like way out there because obviously they can't sail a boat on this. So he has like water pants or something that we get to try on and do. Where we'll walk out there to that island. There'll be Doctor on there somewhere. Okay, so you can probably, see the water behind me. This is just what I'm doing right now. This is spring break for me. A couple days into spring break, and I'm sitting by the ocean. Yeah, it's a little cold. You can tell from the jacket. But I've been in the water. I've been collecting shells. I've been doing everything that I've never ever got a chance to experience. Thank you, Mom and Dad. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys so much, and I miss you, and I wish you were here with me to experience this because it's so awesome. God, I can't even find the words to describe it. It's just cool. So our hike was crazy awesome. It was a lot of vertical hills. There was even this swinging bridge up in midair where we thought we saw a blue penguin, but it turned out to be something else completely. I don't know, some bird. And yeah, so now we're just basically waiting for our water taxi. Not gonna complain about waiting right here though, because this is pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna collect some shells and then call it a day. So yeah, I love you guys. I miss you.
Man, you gotta see my shell collection too. It's huge. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get through customs with it. They're gonna stop me and be like, yeah, this whole suitcase is full with shells. I'll be like, hey, they don't reproduce. So technically, no harm, no foul, right? I don't know. I picked up a shell yesterday, and it had something in it, and I like picked it up, and I was looking over in this direction, and I was just facing out, and I looked back at it, and there was something there, like, I was like, I like freaked out. I was so glad nobody was there, because it was really bad. I was like, yeah! So, sometimes they have things in them, as we learned with Haley's shells that she picked up our first day. She picked them up at Bark Bay, I think it was. They were gorgeous. They were perfect shells, like real big, you know, and I found Bubba. But anyway, oh, I'll go get Bubba, show you. But anyway, yeah, they're just perfectly put together shells, and she brought them back to our hostel, and in the middle of the night we're like, what the hell smells so weird? And we figured out it was the shells. There was some rotting fish or rotting previous inhabitant of the shell. And being us, we didn't do anything about it for like 2 days, until one night the smell got really bad. So Haley did surgery on them and pulled out some of them, but she ended up only taking 2. The other 2, I don't know if she threw them out, but yeah, it was, so it was quite the experience. But that concludes our second day. We went back on the water taxi. They took us back home. We had dinner. We took showers, and we went to bed. We were always in bed by like 8 or 9 o'clock, and we'd stay up talking for a couple hours, and then just out to be up by 7:30 the next day. So it was all worth it though. And day 2 is just as amazing. So yeah, I'll put that up right after this one, I suppose. Do you like my interesting shot, my creative shot here? I've got the flags and stuff. These flags are from they represent the 2 previous roommates who, the one I replaced was American. They had their flag up, but yeah, they had everybody's nationality. They had their flags up here. So yeah, I just wanted it a little bit different so it wasn't boring sitting in blackness. So anyway, I'm going to work on Abel Tasman day 2. Ciao.